Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel. And today we're going to be going into a product from Harbor Freight that I picked up, and that is the 100-pound welding cart, Chicago Electric. So like I just stated, it holds 100 pounds. It's a sturdy formed steel construction, includes 2 shelves under the welder and extra storage, and it comes with safety chains. It has 2 bigger wheels in the back and 2 swivel casters in the front. There is a little bit of side-to-side play with the rear wheels, but you can just stick more washers in there to kind of take up that slack so the rear wheels don't move as much. But it being a welding cart, it doesn't move all that often as far as, pulling it around constantly or anything like that. Like a toolbox, you just take it to your location that you're welding, you weld it up, put it away. So not that big of a deal, but just something that you might want to be aware of. They include the specifications here, so hopefully you guys can read that, but I'll bring you guys in for a closer look. That's just kind of the dimensions and stuff. I think it's usually $40, so really reasonably priced for a welding cart. Obviously it doesn't have any drawers or anything like that. Harbor Freight does have those. They're around $100 to $150 depending on which one you pick. Mine isn't actually for a welder. I customized it for auto detailing because my pressure washer doesn't have wheels or a little cart that it came with or anything like that. So I made my own because it's really cheap that way. Spent $90 on the pressure washer, I'm upgrading the hose. I have already upgraded the gun. And I'm really happy with it. Saved a lot of money on it. But the only thing that's kind of irritating is, picking it up and moving it around the vehicle, and then the hose, being a little stiff and short. You can't get the entire vehicle, so you got to keep moving the pressure washer around and picking it up and setting it down, and the hose getting caught and all of that. So I decided to make my own little rig for the pressure washer portion. Obviously a lot of auto detailers will have a cart where they hold all their chemicals and rags and stuff that they can pull around with them. And this will hold some of that for whatever I'm doing at the time, but it's primarily for holding my pressure washer and attachments and everything, so I don't have to keep picking it up and setting it down. I can literally just pull it along with me and have no issues whatsoever. So I'm going to show you guys how I set it up. Plus, even if you're not here for the auto detailing portion, it's still a quick look, up close look at the welding cart that you spend, well, I think it's $40. You get it with the 20% off coupon. It's like $32, something like that. They also had a liquidation sale going on this last weekend when I went, so it was on sale. I think I picked it up for like $30. So really cheap, and decent quality. We'll see how the casters last. If I don't like the casters, I'll upgrade the casters to a more rubber, something more durable, won't get caught on every single pebble in the driveway or anything like that. But let's go ahead, take a closer look. Okay, YouTubers, so it took me about maybe 20 minutes to assemble the cart itself. You gotta assemble everything, the shelves and the arms and everything like that. It's really simple. It's powder coated black, so I mean, it's decent. The casters could be better, but it's what you get for, $30 to $40. I mean, if you're just doing a little bit of welding at home, I'm sure it'll work great. Even if you're in a shop, if you're not constantly moving this cart around, I'm sure it'll be just fine. And even if you do, it's not going to get that beat up. So I think it's a pretty decent cart for the price that you pay. It can hold 100 pounds, so I'm nowhere near the limit whatsoever with this stuff. I think the pressure washer is maybe 20 pounds. I got 20 pounds on the back of some super clean, and then just some attachments for the pressure washer, so we're maybe at 50 pounds. So other than that, what I've done up top is, with the shelf that would normally hold your welder, I have actually put a rubber mat that I cut. I just have a roll of rubber. I cut a few strips out to actually sit underneath the pressure washer, so when it's on it doesn't vibrate and make a lot of noise. So it's sitting on that, and then I used a couple of ratchet straps and just lightly strapped it down to the top shelf, on and off, easily accessible right here. I got a couple of nozzles for the pressure washer over here. I can select the tips. I got a quick connect here. This is for the pressure washer hose. Over here on this side is a quick connect for the water hose. I have my pressure washer hose here that will connect up front and go to the pressure washer gun. On the other side, I have another hook that holds the electrical cord for the pressure washer. And then on the second shelf, I don't have anything on it right now. And on the bottom shelf, I have this little tray Velcroed down with my pressure washer gun, quick connect spray gun for my water hose, and my foam cannon. So everything sits in here real nicely, keeps it nice and organized. And then I actually cut the straps off, the extra like 10 feet that I had for the ratchet straps I cut off and just kind of put here just to keep me mindful of when I'm pulling this around the vehicle, to keep it away from the vehicle. You know, this makes everything easier as far as getting the pressure washer around and working around the vehicle, but you also want to make sure that you're keeping this away from the vehicle and you don't hit the vehicle. Then on the back here, I do have a couple of bungee cords here holding in my 2-gallon jug of Super Clean. This is for, you know, degreasing engine bays, around wheel wells, maybe some bugs on the vehicle, carpets. I mean, anything. Super Clean is a very versatile chemical that can be diluted down and is very, very handy in the auto detailing portion. So that's a great little spot for it. Work out well. I could even, you know, replace that with a wash bucket or something if I wanted to. There's a lot of different ways I could actually set this up. Up front here, I have the original pressure washer gun, which I probably won't be using all that often, just because I have my snub nose, but still there just in case. Other than that, there are a lot of different ways you could set this up. I can take this guy over here, hang them both off that side. I could throw, you know, my little step ladder over here on the side for working on top of the vehicle. Could even take like my little blower that I use for drying off wheels and rims and stuff, throw it in here. You know, extension cords if I wanted to. The reason I don't really plan on it, at least not electrical stuff here, is because it's going to be underneath of the pressure washer, and if it leaks any water down, I don't want it hitting this stuff. So this is just kind of an example of what you could do, you know. But as of right now, I kind of like it with the pressure washer hose on one side, the electrical cord on the other, and then I can put like chemicals, wash chemicals here if I wanted to, you know, whatever I'm cleaning at the time, whether it be wheels and tires, wheel wells, just, you know, foam canning, the body, whatever it is. I think it's a very versatile and easy way and affordable way to mobilize your pressure washer. Since mine did not come with wheels or anything like that, it's not as easy, you know, it just gets irritating carrying it around. So yeah, I could have spent the extra money and got it, but at the time I really didn't think it was that big of a deal. Plus it'll be a lot better once I get the new Flexzilla pressure washer hose, because it'll be a lot longer, a lot easier to work with. So that'll be nice. But as of right now, that's really the setup. I'll bring you in close for a quick look at the cart, just so you can kind of see the quality and everything. And I really hope you guys enjoyed. All right, so here's a close-up look. Top shelf. That rubber matting I was talking about, just a clear rubber mat, because this can stand up or lay down. It's got rubber feet on the bottom of it, so it's nice and sturdy here. Got the 2 ratchet straps on there, these 2 hooks. The middle shelf that I don't have anything on right now, you can see this is the location for the chains if you are using it for a welder. The bottom shelf. And I do have a little light down here. This is for if I'm going to be doing any corrections to the paint or anything like that, and I need to see if there's any swirls. It's a really nice little magnetic light. And then here's what I was talking about with the wheels. There's quite a bit of room between the washer in there and the wheel, so you could just throw a few more washers in there. Otherwise, it's just a rod that goes through, and you got a cotter pin on each side, so
you could take up some of that slack with a few more washers. So that's it. Other than that, it is a, rubberized rear wheel. And then these casters are just fine. But, they are the style that will catch every single little rock. So I do plan on probably upgrading to a more rubber wheel, something that can absorb more of the impact. So other than that, we'll see how it does, and we'll see this in future videos. So please let me know your guys' thoughts of the cart if you guys have it, and let me know your thoughts of this setup. Really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your thoughts, and also all these items will be linked down in the description for you guys if you guys are interested. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. See you guys next time.